have our YouTube now up and running. So you can also join us live on YouTube and follow along. This is my first game. I've had to use a camera, so this is new experience for me, but it's also a new season for both these two teams. The Madison Bulldogs, last year they went 10-13. They lost in the Sodak 16 to Dakota Valley. They went 2-8 on the road a year ago. They're going to be looking to have better road success here this time around against EPJ, who went 10-11. They ended up losing to Madison last year, 52-47, so Madison had the better end of that one. And they, Point-Jefferson, they lost to Vermilion in the Class A Region 4 quarterfinals, 63-48 a year ago as well. So, new season, some new faces. Let's get right into the starting lineups, actually, for both these two teams. Starting guard, number 1, Andrew Comas, the junior guard at 5'10". Eli Barger, number 2, junior guard / forward at 6'1". Number 10, junior guard at 6'1" is Chuck Callahan. And then the 2 6'8" forwards for Madison will be starting as well. Sophomore, number 21, Ben Brooks at 6'8", and then senior forward, 6'8", number 23, Aiden Jensen. Lots of height, and Ben Brooks, man. So I watched him playing football throughout the year, and his size was a huge advantage. That was one thing that he had going for him. That's one thing that I'm sure Coach Larson, Jeff Larson, is going to love being able to use this year, is the size of not just Ben Brooks, but also Aiden Jensen. Having two guys that are over 6'8", athletic kids. Extremely athletic. I can speak for Ben Brooks. He's an extremely athletic human being. Having someone that tall and that athletic should be able to prove huge this season. Starting lineups for the Huskies today. Number 0, senior center at 6'4", Chase Farina. And also at senior guard / forward at 5'11", number 2, Devin Schmitz. The junior guard at 5'11", number 3, Garrett Merkley. The senior guard / forward at 6'1", number 11, Jacob Skarman. And then the senior forward at 6'5", Easton Kemp. That's their tallest player on the Huskies is 6'5", Easton Kemp. That's going to be their one size advantage. But yeah, 2 6'8" players for Madison, 1 6'5", and then they also have a they have a 6'6" forward / center, and even Evan Farina, and then Chase Farina is 6'4". So they have some height. Curious to see how that plays well inside the paint, inside that post tonight. Should be a good game. Well, this is the first game of the season for the boys basketball team for Madison. This was their scheduled first game of the season. Like the girls, their first game of the year was supposed to be against El Rapids. Well, this was the scheduled first game of the season for Madison. So, should be a good one here tonight. Madison, they won this one a year ago. They won by a score of 52-47, so pretty close. They're going to be looking to do that here again tonight. Let's take a 3-minute break here on the F&M pregame show, brought to you by F&M Co-op Oil in Madison. For new tires and tire repair, see the experienced team at F&M in Madison. Let's take a 3-minute break. And also, before we take that 3-minute break, tonight's game officials, the Law on the Field, are brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. We'll be back here in 3 minutes with the rest of your F&M pregame show here on Goes Best AM 1390.
Attorney General Mark Vargo here, talking about sweepstakes scams. We all want to receive that call that says we've won a sweepstakes, and scammers know this. If you receive a call or an email saying you've won, but you need to pay taxes by placing money on a gift card or by mailing cash, it's a scam. It is illegal to ask for funds up front for taxes, tariffs, or customs. If you've been victimized by this scam, please reach out to my Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
At Cenex, we're more than your gas station. We're your neighbor. We've got soup when you're under the weather and treats when you're over the moon. We've got fuel when you've got places to go. And most of all, we've got a big heart when it comes to supporting this community. because it's our community too.
F&M Co-op Oil is a proud supporter of our community activities. For service for your vehicle, fuel, propane, and premium Cenex lubricants, see the professionals at F&M Co-op Oil. Plus, they're your tire headquarters from the smallest cars to the biggest tractors. F&M Co-op Oil, West Highway 34 in Madison.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Cundert Williams Insurance in Madison today.
Heartland Energy is your hometown power provider, delivering affordable and reliable energy and services to the city of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland offers a number of programs to help their customers grow and thrive and wants to be your trusted partner if you're looking to expand your business or if you're in need of low-interest financing. Call Heartland Energy today to explore your options at 605-256-6536. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is dedicated to delivering reliable energy and services to the city of Madison.
Today's housing market can move quickly, and that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back up here to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. We are getting ready for the first Bulldogs boys basketball game of the season here at KJM and just in general for Madison. Last year, again, like I mentioned earlier in the pregame show, they went 10-13, lost in the Sodak 16, and they're going to be looking to make it back and even further this year around. And I'm really excited. Maybe it's just because I saw him playing football, but I'm really excited to see what type of athlete Ben Brooks is on the basketball court. I heard, he's a really good basketball player. He's young. He's tall, 6'8". And the Bulldogs are going to be wearing their black-on-black uniforms here today, just like the girls wear, except Madison boys team is going to be wearing the white numbers on their uniforms. For the Point-Jefferson boys, they'll be wearing the same uniform, pretty much the same uniforms that the girls were wearing, white on white with black numbers and blue outlining. And yes, they did. Coach Larson had his newborn girl was born like 5 days ago. So congratulations out to Coach Larson. We'll see. Hopefully he gets a victory here this afternoon, and then he can go and celebrate with his wife and his new daughter. That's pretty exciting. Timing-wise, probably not ideal for him and his wife, but, timing's a weird thing sometimes, as they are announcing the starters for the boys basketball team for Point-Jefferson on the court right now. I think you got to start off fast. I'm a big proponent in fast starts. If you start off fast, you can set the tempo. You can it was like the idea that the girls had in that last game. They started off fast, but it didn't hold up. Well, if you're able to start off fast and hold up, I think that gives you a good chance for success here today as they are getting ready for the tip-off, and that has been your F&M pregame show. Again, brought to you by F&M Co-op Oil in Madison. Let's get this one started, shall we? I'm ready. Hope you're ready. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on Dakota's Best AM 1390, KJM in Madison, South Dakota. And Bulldogs are able to win it off the tip. wear off as Andrew Comas looked like he was pushed out of bounds. Looked like he was pushed out of bounds there by Jacob Scarman. So it's going to be Eli Barger inbounding it. He inbounds it quickly to Callahan, and with the dunk is Aiden Jensen, the 6'8" forward. And that's a way to come out and light a fire under your team. Huskies have it. At the top of the right wing is Garrett Merkley, and he misses it from 3. Rebounded, picked up there by Eli Barger. And Brooks now has it inside the post. And Jensen, he's going to pass it outside to Callahan. Callahan to Barger. Barger to Comas. Comas from the left wing. He gets out to Brooks. Brooks from 3. He's good. And the Bulldogs have an early 5-0 lead. Passing it around, the Huskies are. On the left wing. Now back closer to the top of the key. Was Farina. Schmitz passes it. And now number 11, Jacob Scarman from the top. And for the 3 is number 2, Devin Schmitz. He's good. Then Brooks. He's bringing it past midcourt. And he's trying for some fast break points. Instead, he's going to get out to Aiden Jensen for the bucket. And I think that might have been the first miss for Bulldogs here. And fast break points. Does he get the charge? He does get the charge. Scarman called with the charge. Ben Brooks was there. The Bulldog ball, and that basket didn't count. It's a pretty aggressive and pretty fast-paced game so far here. Brooks has it. Past midcourt. And Brooks now has it at the top right wing. Jensen inside. No good there. Rebounded and stolen away by Comas. Comas to Jansen. Jansen throws it up for the bucket. Nice assist there from Comas. Nice defense there. It is going to still be EPJ ball. They make a substitute. Is that Alexander Scarman? Looks like it is. He inbounds it. And now Merkley has it. He passes it out to Scarman. Scarman to Merkley. And now Schmitz has it. He's going to attack. And he's driving it up. Foul on the way up. So he's going to have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones Insurance free throw line. Brought to you by Edward Jones in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. He misses his first. So he's got one more. And that one, no good as well. Rebounded there by Barger. Barger to Brooks. Brooks to Comas. Comas inside to Jansen. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's how you use your size. A lot of times when you're a bigger athlete like that, you can use your size to your advantage. And they're going to call a timeout on the court. Bulldogs up 9-3 here with 5:46 to go here in the first quarter. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back here at 30 on to Goes Best AM 1390.
Hey guys, it's Coach Jalen here from Anytime Fitness in Madison, and we want to wish the Madison Bulldogs good luck this season. Join Anytime Fitness now and get your 3 weeks of free training. Anytime Fitness is Madison's only 24-hour coaching and fitness facility. When you join, you have access to our staff and equipment to help you reach your fitness goals no matter your schedule or fitness level. Stop in today at Anytime Fitness in Madison and join now to get 3 weeks of training for free. Make healthy happen now at Anytime Fitness in downtown Madison. Go Bulldogs!
Welcome back up here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Aiden Jensen going to have a chance for a free throw after he made his most recent bucket. And free throw from the Edward Jones Insurance free throw line is good. Inbounded. And that one almost lost there, but Kemp from the open 3, that rolls in for the bucket. And they're going to call the foul against, that was number 3, Garrett Merkley. The foul was called on. He was guarding Andrew Comas. Eli Barger going to be inbounding in now for Madison. Barger. Inbounds it to Ben Brooks. Ben Brooks inside to Jensen. Jensen. He's going to spin inside and throws that one up there. No good there. Rebounded there by the Huskies. Huskies tried going for some fast break instead. Here for 3, number 2, Devin Schmitz missed his. That's going to be Bulldog ball. And Ben Brooks goes chasing after it. 10-6 is a score with 5 minutes still to go here in the first quarter. Brooks has it, passes it to the right corner. Now back to Brooks inside. Brooks going to throw it inside to Jensen. Jensen pass to Comas. Comas for 3, no good there. But rebounded by Jensen. Jensen with the bucket. Second chance points there for Aiden Jensen. And inside pass there to 0-0 Chase Farina. I like that 0-0 look. I'm not going to lie. Already called number 1, Andrew Comas on the pick. Will be inbounded now by number 12, Alexander Scarman. Substitution change. Comas is coming out. Elijah Sims is coming in. The 5'10" junior guard. Ben Brooks defending Evan Farina. And now, thought he had the open 3, was Merkley, and instead, they have nothing inside. Now they have to pass it to Farina inside the paint. Travel. So now back to Bulldog ball. Scores 12-6. Brooks has it. Cross midcourt. Looks like he wants to attack instead. They call foul on. Looked like they're saying number 33, Evan Farina. That's a lot of siblings on this team, aren't there? And stolen away by the Huskies inside. Try going around, in and out, Devin Schmitz. And whoa! Pass to Evan Sims. Sims thought he had the open look. Instead, they're going to throw it up to Jensen. Jensen with the pass outside. 4-3, no good there from Callahan. Callahan, oh, he hit that one away. Denied it, went out of bounds, but nice hustle play there by Chuck Callahan. Callahan's coming out, and his spot is number 32, Thomas Meekles. Going to be inbounded now by the Huskies. Caden Moore has it. Now passes out to Devin Schmitz. Schmitz from the right wing. He passes it to the top to Alexander Scarman. Scarman passes it left back to Schmitz. Schmitz attacking, and no good there. Rebounded by Meckles. Meckles passes out to Brooks. Brooks going to bring it back mid-court. He's going to attack. And did he just throw that behind him to Jansen? Jansen throws it up. But looks like he was fouled. No good on the bucket, but it looks like he's going to have a chance. He's going to have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. Scores 12-6. First one. In and out. No good. Second one. No, that one is good. That one's good. Scores 13-6. Going for some fast break, it looked like. The fast break was stopped. At the top was Caden Moore. Now from the right corner for 3. No good there from Reed Saylor. Brooks has it. He's being guarded. Passes it inside. Now back outside to Jansen. Jansen from the top. Now to the left wing is Meckles. Meckles inside. Pass. Now Brooks has it. Almost lost instead. He's going to throw it up. And saved there by the Huskies. They're going to call foul on Ben Brooks. So inbound now to the Huskies. And stolen away there by Eli Barger. Barger has it. He passes it off to Brooks. Brooks from the left wing passes it to Barger. Barger going to attack the paint and no good there. Rebounded there by number 44, Easton Kemp. Now inside the Kemp from the left wing for 3. That one rolls in and out. Rebounded there by Jansen. Jansen, Brooks. Brooks with the deep pass. No good there. Unable to connect on the bucket. Bucket missed by Elijah Sims. Scarman has it from the right wing. Passes it inside. Being guarded by 2 Bulldogs. And now they find Scarman again and pass it outside under the bucket to Devin Schmitz. Looked like Schmitz was able to get Meckles. Meckles was the last one to touch it on its way out of bounds. So it's going to be Bulldog ball. Or sorry, Husky ball. Schmitz inbounds it to Reed Saylor. Schmitz now has it on the right wing. They're going to pass it back. Now on the left wing is Caden Moore. Schmitz now has it back. Passes it right to Kemp. Kemp for 3. He's good. He's good now. And now Callahan. Callahan passes it to Brooks. Brooks looked like he might have been fouled. They're going to call Caden Moore on the foul against Brooks. And Bulldogs, they're in the bonus now. So Brooks is going to have a chance here from the Edward Jones free throw line. And the first one and a 1-for-1 is in. Scores 14-9. Bulldogs leading. Here's Brooks' second attempt. This one is also up. That was good as well. And Brooks is coming out. And his spot is going to be Eli Barger. Reed Saylor inbounds it to Caden Moore. He's quickly defended. And they're going to call the foul on Elijah Sims there. So going to be inbounding it now on their side of the court for the Huskies. Alexander Scarman has it now inside. Kemp inside the paint. He's guarded by 2 Bulldogs. He's able to throw it up there. Don't know how he got it, but he did. 15-11 is the score. Callahan has it. Passes out to Meckles to the right wing. Sorry, right corner. Jansen out the top and open Barger. Thought he was open. Now Sims. He's got it from the outside of the wing. From the left wing is Barger for 3. No good. Right off the rims. Rebounded there by Schmitz. Schmitz passes it to Saylor. That's going to be another turnover. Turnover there. Going to be Bulldog ball with under a minute to go here in the first. Couple substitution changes. Looks like Brooks is coming back in. Jansen's coming out now. Callahan inbounds it to Sims. Sims is out to Brooks. Brooks for 3. In and out. Rebounded there by Meckles. And it looked like he was fouled after the rebound. So Meckles is going to have a chance for 2. Should be it's a 1-and-1. It's a 1-and-1 for Meckles. Bulldogs up 15-11 with 47 seconds to go here in the first on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Another sub change. Out is Eli Sims. In is Shane Wienhoff. And looks like Barger's coming out as well. No. Is Barger coming out? Oh, they want to look at Barger's wrist, apparently. Got scratched up or something. So, in for Barger now is Carson Schneider. So, Carson Schneider and Shane Wienhoff have just come in. Attempting his 1-1 is Thomas Meckles. First one is in. So he's good there. 16-11 is now the score. Bulldogs lead. Meckles' second shot. It's also in. And almost taken away by Shane Wienhoff. Wienhoff aggressively trying to get after it. And that one thrown up. No good there from Farina. And, a little miscommunication there. Wienhoff thought he had Meckles. Instead, he did not. So turnover. Going to be inbounded now by, looks like Evan Farina to Garrett Merkley. Merkley has it. He's going to bounce pass it to Carson Timmons, and it's taken away by Wienhoff. Wienhoff with the layup. He's good. On the quick bucket. Now Merkley. He was trying to do the same thing instead. Taken away. Brooks has it now. Brooks going to throw it inside the paint, and no good there on the jump shot. Chance Farina. He has it. He's going to throw it up. He's good on the bucket, but I don't think it counted. I think the foul was called before he threw it up. .2 seconds to go. Going to be inbounded now by Reed Saylor of the Huskies. It's going to be inbounded to Farina, and they're going to call a foul on his shot. So he's going to have a chance from the Edward Jones free throw line. Is number 33, Evan Farina. And this one is in and good. 19-12 is now the score. Bulldogs still lead with 1.4 seconds to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard in the first quarter. Second one, also good. And it's going to be inbounded by Brooks. Brooks to Callahan. Callahan to Meckles, who tried to just throw that one up. And no good either way. 19-13 to score. Bulldogs lead. We're going to be back in 1 minute after this timeout. As we get ready for the start of the second quarter, we'll be back here in 60 seconds on Goes Best AM 1390.
When buying or selling real estate, you need an agent you can trust. That's why you need Justin and Jerome Gary of Hague Realtors at 605-427-7948. Call to schedule your free no-obligation home valuation to find out what your home is worth in today's competitive market, or to get a search started for a new home today. Serving Madison and the surrounding communities, Justin and Jerome Gary can be reached at 605-427-7948 or at GaryRealtyGroup.Hague.com. The Gary Realty Group is a proud supporter of Madison's Bulldog Athletics.
Rusty and Wyman Funeral Chapel is honored to serve local and area families in their time of need when experiencing the passing of a loved one. Mark Rustan and staff at Rustan Wyman Funeral Chapel are committed to providing the highest quality of care and services for all families who are entrusted in their care. They pride themselves on taking the time to create meaningful, appropriate, personalized services for each and every family they serve in their time of need. Mark Rustan and staff at Rustan Wyman Funeral Chapel is here for you today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Off the inbound. Garrett Merkley had it. He passes out to Devin Schmitz on the right wing. Inside pass to number 11, Jacob Scarman, who eventually rolls in, but that bucket's good for the Huskies. Brooks has it after the pass from Wienhoff. Those two had a really good football season together. Looks like they're building on that connection here. Brooks from three. He's good. Good for three from Ben Brooks. Now, Garrett Merkley. He's helping to assist the offense. Oh, I thought that was almost a travel there. The Huskies instead, it's just going to be a ball that's thrown up and rebounded by the Bulldogs. That pass, a little inaccurate there from Ben Brooks. 22-15 is the score. Going to be inbounded now by the Huskies. Garrett Merkley as he passes out to Scarman. Scarman guarded by two Bulldogs. And trying to get a hand in there is Andrew Coleman. He was trying to steal that one away. Now Easton Kempf, he's going to attack. Nothing to go. Callahan rebounded it and just overshot Shane Wienhoff. Overthrew him on the pass. So it's back to Husky ball. Callahan coming out. In is Eli Barger for Madison. Garrett Merkley has it at the top of the key. He's going to pass it out to Devin Schmitz. Schmitz to Kempf. Back out to Schmitz from the left wing. Now 11, Jacob Scarman. Now back to Schmitz for three. He's no good there. Rebounded by Eli Barger. Barger passes it out to Ben Brooks. Brooks, a little back and forth there. Jansen now has it inside the post. He's going to pass it out to Comas. Comas for three off the rim. And, almost was able to be grabbed there by Jansen instead. Blocked! Ben Brooks with the block. Denied the bucket. Does create the foul, though. From Edward Jones' free throw line is now Jacob Scarman. First one is off the rim, no good. Scarman. Second one is good. It's now a 6-point game. Ben Brooks passes it inbounds to Wienhoff. Wienhoff back to Brooks. Brooks throws it past midcourt to Barger. Barger to Wienhoff. Wienhoff going to attack now. Barger open from the wing inside the paint now and airmails it. Rebounded there by the Huskies. Kemp has it. He passes it out to Schmitz. Schmitz from the left wing. He gets it back out to Kemp from the top. Schmitz from the left. He's got some space. He's going to take the shot. Liked it. The rim didn't like it, though. Bounces right off the rim. No good there. And that one, Brooks just threw it past midcourt. And timeout going to be called on the court as the Bulldogs lead 22-16. 5:42 left here to go in the first half on the Farmers X scoreboard. They're taking timeout on the court. Let's take a timeout as well. We'll be back here in 30 on Dakota's Best AM 1390.
At Cenex, we're more than your gas station. We're your neighbor. We've got soup when you're under the weather and treats when you're over the moon. We've got fuel when you've got places to go. And most of all, we've got a big heart when it comes to supporting this community because it's our community too.
F&M Co-op Oil is a proud supporter of our community activities. For service for your vehicle, fuel, propane, and premium Cenex lubricants, see the professionals at F&M Co-op Oil. Plus, they're your tire headquarters from the smallest cars to the biggest tractors. F&M Co-op Oil, West Highway 34 in Madison.
Welcome back up here to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Scores 22-16 on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. I'm Caleb Gill. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on Dakota's Best AM 1390 for Madison boys basketball, the first boys basketball game of the season. They are here at Elk Point-Jefferson taking on the Huskies as both teams are getting ready to come out of their timeout. It's been a lot of the bigs so far here today have been the story. I mean, Ben Brooks, 6'8", he's been really effective. Aiden Jensen, he's been really strong inside the paint. He also had a big three-pointer at 6'8" as well. And then Kempf for the Huskies, he's leading the team with 8 points at the moment. So here's Jensen inside the paint, passes out to Wienhoff. Wienhoff loses it, picked up by Jensen. Jensen, he's got two guys covering him. And Brooks tried getting the shot off, but they're going to call travel against, I think that was against Jensen. So, Husky ball. And Merkley was almost in danger. Kempf now going to attack, and they're going to call travel now against Merkley. Against Kempf. Brooks going to be inbounding it now for Madison. Passes it off to Wienhoff. Wienhoff. And tried to thread the needle, and wow. Wienhoff was the one guarding Easton Kempf there. Big size difference. Kempf unable to make the bucket, but he does get the foul or draw the foul. Kemp is 6'5". Vienhoff, 5'10". So you can look at the two and see this noticeable size difference as Kemp's first bucket from the Edward Jones free throw line is good. Brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. Second one is also good. So it goes 2 for 2, bringing the score up 22-18, narrowing the Bulldogs' lead. That one tipped away, stolen by Jacob Scarman of the Huskies. And that one blocked by Comas. On the right wing is Garrett Merkley. Merkley being guarded by two Bulldogs. Passes it inside to Farina. Farina passes it outside to Schmidt. Schmidt to Kemp from the right wing. And bucket was good, but they're going to call the foul. I think illegal screen. They gave him the points on the board, but they called the illegal screen on EPJ. So with both teams in the bonus, looks like they're going to have Jensen give him a shot for some free throws. Score is currently sitting at 22-21. Should probably move this. Jensen, first one in 1 for 1 is good. So now it's 23-21. Under 5 to go. Jensen. Bucket is also good. So it goes 2 for 2 there. Merkley has it. Merkley passes it. A little miscommunication there on the pass from Schmitz to Scarman. Results in a Husky turnover. So inbounded now to Madison. Comas has it. He's going to thread the needle to Callahan. Callahan to Jensen. Jensen to Comas. Comas to Brooks from outside the arc. Brooks to Jensen. Jensen going to throw up the layup, and he's good for 2. Scores 26-21. Bulldogs are starting to catch a little bit of fire here. Starting to regain that fire here in the second. Stephen Schmitz has it from the top of the arc. Now they toss out to Yachman or Jacob Yachman. Scarman. No good on the bucket. Rebounded there by Madison. Brooks has it. Pass it out to Jensen. Jensen thought he had the open look from 3. Brooks now has the ball. And from the elbow, right elbow, he tried shooting that one. No good. But Brooks has the ball back. Inside pass, and Callahan tried getting out the Barger, but I think they're going to call the foul against the Huskies. They're going to call the foul against the Huskies. So Barger now at the Edward Jones free throw line. 26-21 is the current score on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. First one is good. Callahan's now coming out. Sims is coming in. As they make a couple of different moves. Barger. Waiting his second attempt. This one is off the rim. No good there. Huskies have it. At the top of the wing. Kemp has it from the left wing. Passes it out to Schmitz to the right. Schmitz now working inside. Passes it inside to Kemp. Kemp being guarded by Jensen. Jensen creates the block against Kemp. That's going to be Husky ball, but nice defensive play there by Jensen. Using that size advantage. Schmitz going to inbound it to Kemp. Passes it back out to Schmitz. Schmitz to Merkley. Back to Schmitz from the top of the key. Scarman. Now back to Schmitz. Back to Merkley. 1 second left on the shot clock. Does he get it off? Doesn't matter. Shot clock violation. He missed it, so it's not like it really mattered, but it does. In the grand scheme of things, technically it does. 27-21 is the current score. Bulldogs lead. Inbounded now to Brooks. Brooks gets out to Jensen. Jensen to Comas. And, ooh, threw him out of his shoes, Comas did. Brooks, as they're playing a little pass around, went right off the hands of somebody as it went out of bounds. Who are they going to say went out on? That's going to be Husky ball. They're going to say went right off the fingertips of Aiden Jensen. Alexander Scarman going to be inbounding it now to Garrett Merkley. Merkley passes out to Schmitz. Schmitz back to Merkley. Merkley passes outside to Evan Farina. And foul there, or turnover, rather, against EPJ. Going to be Bulldog ball. Brooks has it. He's going to pass it out to Sims. Sims to Barger. Barger back out to Comas. Comas had the open shot, but they're going to call the illegal screen, aren't they? That's a darn shame. Legal screen against Madison. Under 3 to go. Here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Number 33, Evan Farina has it. And they're going to call a foul against Madison. Both teams in the bonus. They're going to give Chase Farina 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. First one, right off the front of the rim. No good there. Eli Barger coming out. In his spot is Thomas Mickles. It looks like Shane Wienhoff is coming in now for Andrew Comas. And this one is good. Brooks was trying to get it to Jensen. Jensen wasn't able to get it because it was stolen away. Foul called on Mickles against, well, he was guarding Evan Farina. Stopped the fast break. Mickles in transition. But they're going to give Evan Farina a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. No good there. Right off the backboard. And now Ben Brooks is coming out in is Chuck Callahan. Farina for his second free throw attempt from the Edward Jones free throw line. That one does go in. Inbounded to Wienhoff. Wienhoff with the pass and overshot Sims. 27-23 is the current score. It's been close here. I think the largest lead might have been a 6 or 8 point lead or somewhere in that range for Madison here this afternoon. Going to be inbounded now from Kempf. Kempf inbounded it to Scarman. Scarman to Scarman. Kempf passes it out to Schmitz. Schmitz has it. He's being guarded by Wienhoff. No, he's being guarded by Sims. Kempf has it inside. Now back to Schmitz for 3. He's good. It's now a 1 point game, 27-26. Wienhoff going to attack Jensen inside the paint. He's going to throw up the layup, and no good there. Huskies looking for the lead here. Down 1 point. Kempf has it for 3. He's good. And Huskies take the lead with 1:30 to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard in the first half. Callahan at past midcourt, passes it out to Sims. Sims gets it out to Jensen. Jensen from the right wing. Mickles has it back to Jensen, and that one had the shot, just went right off the rim. So Kempf gets it. Kempf out to Schmitz. Schmitz to Scarman. Scarman inside to Farina, and that one taken away by Wienhoff. Wienhoff trying for some fast break. He throws that one up, and there's the bucket. Ties the game at 29-29. Schmitz passes it now to Farina, and Farina was being guarded by Mickles. And they're going to call the foul against Mickles. Drawn by Chase Farina. Under a minute left here on the Farmers Edge scoreboard. 57.4 seconds to go. Game's tied at 29-29. Here's a first free throw attempt from the Edward Jones free throw line. No good. Attempt number 2 for Chase Farina. The 6'4" senior center / forward. This one is good. Breaks the tie. This one's good. So now Carson Schneider, he's in, along with Ben Brooks. Brooks is back in. Brooks guarded by 2 Huskies. He's got to get it away. He does to Comas. Comas gets it out to Jensen. Jensen trying to find somewhere. He's able to get it out to Brooks. Brooks from the right wing gets it inside of Jensen. Jensen, they're going to call the charge on Jensen. Easton Kemp sold that one perfectly. Jensen with maybe a little led with his hip a little bit, and Kemp sold that one like a pro. Called the charge there. So now Huskies have it from the left corner. Nope, they're instead going to pass inside. They're going to attack, and Jensen with the block against Reed Saylor. Saylor was trying to attack inside the paint, and Jensen was having none of that. Under 30 to go. Brooks is coming out. Callahan coming back in, and it looks like Sims is coming out now. Or coming back in. Nope. Sims now coming in for Eli Barger. Will be inbounded by Garrett Merkley. Merkley inbounds it now back to Merkley. Merkley passes it inside. Tipped away, stolen by Schneider, and unable to be secured there. And Kempf went down with it. I think they're going to call the foul on Madison. Kempf is going to have a chance. They're going to give him 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. First one is good. Second one from the Edward Jones free throw line is also good. As the Huskies have extended their lead, 32-29. Shot clock's off. 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Callahan has it. Pass it out to Sims. Sims. They're just going to take their time for this last shot, make sure everything's set up right. Passes it inside to Jensen, and Jensen lost it. The foul going to be called. They're going to call the foul against Alexander Scarman, so Jensen's going to have a chance for 2 with 2.7 seconds to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. First one, right off the rim, no good. Beanhoff is now coming in for Comas. Second one, also no good. Rebound by Callahan. Callahan unable to secure it. And that's going to be the end of the first half. 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Point-Jefferson home team up 32-29 here as we head into the break against the Madison Bulldogs. We'll be back here. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll come back with your Wilbur Ellis halftime show on the way here in 3 minutes on Coast Best AM 1390.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
You've worked hard to get to this moment. Practicing, learning, preparing, living. And what matters now is what you do in this moment. On the court, mat, field, rink, or pool. And we're all here cheering you on while you make memories with your friends. You are persistent, and we are here for you. No matter the time, place, or season. Your community, your future, our focus. That's Kibble Equipment.
Builders First Source is your trusted source for quality steel building supplied by Metal Sales Manufacturing. Metal Sales has superior service from high-volume production to high-end ultra-custom. Whether your project needs are straightforward or complex, the experts can walk you through every detail while keeping you on schedule and on budget. Stop into Builders First Source in Madison to discuss metal buildings, whether a repair or new. Builders First Source in Madison offers free estimates.
If you love The Office but you don't want to stare at a screen all day, Bud's Cleanup Service in Madison has a perfect job for you. Join the amazing team at Bud's Cleanup Service. They're looking for applicants to work flexible hours in the office and route work. This position is 40 hours per week with overtime available, plus health, vision, life insurance, and PTO. Feel accomplished and work outside with a great family-oriented business. Apply in person at Bud's Cleanup Service, 114 West Center Street in Madison, or email budscleanup@gmail.com.
Bank West in Madison knows what it takes to build a strong team. This is Tom Kaler, and for more than 130 years, we have earned long-term customer relationships by helping our customers and communities succeed. We pride ourselves in adapting to customer needs and providing top-notch customer service. Whether you prefer banking online, on your phone, or in person, we're here to help. Bank West in Madison is convenient, connected, committed, and proud supporters of area sports. Member FDIC.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window. We are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is the middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
It's now time for a halftime show brought to you by Wilbur Ellis and Chester. Contact your local field experts today to help you grow smart, increase productivity, and reduce loss. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. Right now, the score is 32-29. The Bulldogs, it looked like they might be able to start breaking away. They were up 6 points. Seemed like everything was just working out for them in their favor, but then the Huskies started to roll back. They came out strong, especially that it was a big second quarter for them, and a couple of mistakes by Madison led to some huge plays for the Huskies and also some fouls. Both teams ended up in the bonus pretty early, it seemed like, and the Huskies were able to take advantage. 32-29 is the score. The leading the way, I mean, it's been the Bigs. It's been the story of the Bigs here in this game. Easton Kempf, the senior forward, he's got 18 points so far here this afternoon. He has been huge. I mean, and for being a big, you'd think, man, a lot of those got to come inside the paint, right? No, he's got no problem shooting threes. He's made feels like he's made at least 2 3-pointers here this afternoon. He's also been targeted on a couple fouls as well, as he's made a couple free throws from that Edward Jones free throw line. And then the big for Madison, Ben Brooks and Aiden Jensen. Jensen came out strong. He had a big dunk to start the game. He's been pretty helpful from, everywhere for Madison as well. He's missed a couple shots also. There's been some shots that just haven't gone in. That's kind of luck. That's just the way sometimes things go for both sides. Ben Brooks has been pretty efficient also. Right now, it's just you got to come out strong here in the second half, I think. You can't let the errors, you can't think too much about that second quarter errors and just focus more on the positives, the big takeaways that you can, because there were some positive takeaways. They were able to get some shots. They were able to stop some fast breaks. They were able to do a lot of good things. And this has been it's a 3-point game, and it feels like a 3-point game. This has been pretty close here so far. Let's take a look at some other games. Let's look at some other scores in some high school basketball. Yesterday in Class A, Del Rapids, they beat West Central 57-44. Sioux City, Nebraska beat Vermilion 62-50. Beersford over Baltic, 55-44. Dakota Valley, 67-43 over T Area. Sioux Falls Christian, Holy Toledo, 93 to 68 over Lennox. And then the Flandreau Chester area game was postponed. Some of the scores currently ongoing. Is anyone playing right now? Yes. Warner and Webster area. Warner's up 21-15 with 2 minutes to go in the second. Chester area had a close one. Nail biter in Garrettson, 38-36. Chester area pulls that one out. Elk Point Jefferson, of course, 32-29 is a score here in Elk Point Jefferson over Madison. And then McCook Central Montrose, they've just started that game against Parker. A couple games are currently just getting underway. It's going to be a big second half. One team, I think the team that starts off the fastest is the team that's going to be able to break away. I mentioned that in the pregame show, you got to start off fast, but it's not just about starting fast, it's about being able to sustain success, because I've seen before plenty of times in any sport. This is just go for basketball. This is any sport. You can start off fast, and then your flame or anything that ignition really runs out pretty quick. So start off fast and be able to sustain it. You don't want to be in a position where you're playing catch up. You want to be able to play your style of basketball. And for Madison, it seems like relying on their bigs, like Aiden Jensen and Ben Brooks. If you start getting too far behind and you start feeling you have to play catch up and play from behind, you could see shots being thrown up there that probably shouldn't be. You don't want to put yourself in that position. Down 3 points, you don't have to do that. You can still play your style of basketball, just be smarter, especially inside the paint. Don't allow fouls to be called. Don't put yourself in those positions for fouls to be called, because there was a couple times where, you can question on if the foul should have been called or not, but if you put yourself in the position for it to be called, chances are it's probably going to be called. So you got to be careful, and that goes for both sides. But Madison right now, that end of the second quarter, I don't want to say they imploded, but they definitely struggled to come up with points, especially when they had a 6-point lead at one point. It looked like they were well on the way to managing it, and then Elk Point Jefferson decided, you know what, we can get right back in this one, and that's exactly what they did. The second half, I think Madison, you got to see a little bit more from other guys besides Brooks and Jensen. I think you got to see something else from your other starters, those starters being Comus, Barger, and Callahan. Shane Veenhoff's come in. He's done some good, along with Thomas Meckles, Elijah Sims as well. So if you can get help, not just rely on Brooks and Jensen, I think Bulldogs will be fine. And that's been your Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show, brought to you by Wilbur Ellis and Chester, specializing in dry and liquid fertilizers, DeKalb and Astro seeds, and custom application of fertilizers. Contact them today at 489-2171 Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. 32-29. We'll be back here in 30 seconds with the start of the second half here on Dakota's Best AM 1390.
Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service of Bob's Electric in Madison. No matter if it's new or existing service upgrades, things like lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans in farm, commercial, or residential areas, Bob's Electric can handle your electrical needs. They also offer 24-hour electrical emergency service. Bob's Electric serves Howard, Canova, Madison, and surrounding areas. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric, serving Southeast South Dakota.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments many people will make in their lifetime. Weber Abstract will make your investment secure. Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. For over 70 years, we have helped so many wonderful people build their trust in our services. We strive to continue that tradition for another 70 years. Call 256-4640 to speak with one of our local and knowledgeable staff that serves all of Lake County. You can also visit our website at weberabstract.com. Weber Abstract, why go anywhere else?
Kinsley Funeral Home is family-owned for nearly 80 years, serving the Madison, Salem, Hartford, and surrounding areas. Offering funeral, cremation, and traditional services, Andy and Laura of Kinsley Funeral Home, Hartford Chapel in Hartford, Kinsley Funeral Home in Salem, and Kinsley Funeral Home in Madison are always there to help you with any planning or questions you may have. Without cost or obligation, Andy and Laura can provide facts about pre-need funeral planning. Kinsley Funeral Home in Madison, Salem, and Hartford.
First Interstate Bank in Madison has a mission to help you and your money work better together. A vision to help you every day with your money goals and values people first while also seeking greatness, integrity, celebrating success, and a commitment to the community. First Interstate Bank in Madison has many personal banking options for you to choose from, including checking and savings accounts, home, auto, or construction loans, plus wealth management services and business accounts. See how they can help you today by visiting firstinterstatebank.com. Welcome back up here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. The Bulldogs were able to get one free throw, and the Huskies just got a basket there from, I believe, that was Evan Farina. Callahan has it, passes out to Comas. Back out to Brooks from the right wing. Brooks inside, passes it back to Jensen. Jensen for three. He's good. Welcome back up here to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth for the start of the second half here between the Point-Jefferson Huskies and the Madison Bulldogs boys basketball teams. From the top of the key for three and misses is Garrett Merkley. Eli Barger has it. Barger passes it out to Callahan. Callahan to Jensen. Jensen thought about the three, decides otherwise. Passes it out to Brooks. Brooks gets out to Comas. Comas to Barger. Barger from the top now passes that back out to Comas. Comas from the right wing for three. He's good. As Bulldogs have regained the lead, I sit 36-34. And round the arm, a nice shot there from Jacob Scarman to tie the game back up at 36-36. Brooks passes it inside to Jensen. Jensen. And it looked like he traveled, and that's exactly what they're going to call. Travel there called by Jensen. He was trying to attack the rim and wasn't able to. It's going to be inbounded now by EPJ. Scarman has it. He passes it out to Schmitz. Schmitz being guarded by Comas. Comas was able to get a tip on it. Affected where that pass was going. Still going to be Husky ball, though. Merkley gets it. He passes it back out to Scarman. Scarman to Merkley. Merkley inside to Kemp. Kemp being guarded by a couple of Bulldogs. He's trying to find some space, passes it, and breaks the tie. Is number 33, Evan Farina. Brooks has it now. He's going to attack the paint. He throws that one up. Rebounded by Meckles for the second chance, and no good. He was fouled on. That's Barger. And they're going to give Barger a chance for two from the Edward Jones free throw line. Brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance of Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. It's a 2-point game, 38-36. Both teams have come out hot here to start the second half. It's exactly what you would like to see from both sides. Oh, dude got a nice. That's number 3. Garrett Merkley got a nice cut on his cheek. And looks like they're going to take a timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout as well. We'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Dakota's Best AM 1390.
At Montgomery's in Madison, Sioux Falls, Watertown, and Aberdeen, you'll not only find high-quality furniture, you'll also find a large selection of flooring, custom window fashions, a wide variety of unique artwork and accessories, and of course, their complimentary interior design service. For personal service, shop your local Montgomery store today and discover that they're more than just your furniture store. Visit them online at montgomerys.com because you deserve more. Montgomery's wishes the Madison Bulldogs good luck in this game.
Looks like both teams are making their way back out of the court. I'm looking over down at Garrett Merkley right now. He's got an ice pack on his cheek. I just so happened to look over and notice he had a lot of red on his shirt. They are cleaning up. He got hit. He definitely got hit or something. Trying to clean up some of the blood off the floor. Out on the left side. And Merkley currently sitting on the bench with an ice pack on his face as looks like the training staff's trying to see if they can get any of the blood off of his jersey. Of course, they got to get blood and they have to get everything off. It's safety. Got to worry about all that. Can't have that type of stuff on the floor. So they are currently trying to take care of that anywhere they see Merkley's blood. he's been a pretty impactful player so far. Had a couple shots. He's been also pretty efficient in passing the ball around, helping guys like Devin Schmitz get some buckets. And so we'll see what his game status is for the rest of the game. I'm assuming he'd be questionable. They got to at least get that blood to calm down, kind of reevaluate the situation, go from there. When we do return, Eli Barger will be attempting 2 free throws. He was trying to get the second chance points, wasn't able to, but did draw the foul. So now looks like we should be good to go. Should be good to go for Eli Barger to attempt his 2 free throws from the Edward Jones free throw line. Bulldogs down 38-36. First one off the rim, no good. So he misses his first one. Second one does go in, though. So it goes 1 for 2 there. We brought up pass midcourt by the Huskies. Schmitz has it. Passes it out to Scarman. Scarman back to Schmitz at the top. And almost stolen away there by Jensen. Kemp was able to get it, and he's able to get in there for the bucket. Kemp has been all over the court here for the Huskies as Callahan has it. Back out to Jensen. Now back to Callahan. Callahan to Eli Barger. Barger to Comas. Brooks has it. 4-3 off the rim. Rebounded there by Scarman. Scarman passes it out to Schmitz. Schmitz finds an open Kemp from the left corner. No good there. And rebounded, taken away by Callahan. No! Almost taken away by Callahan. Kemp comes up with it. Now Kemp has it back. He's being guarded. He's able to pass it inside. Now pass it back outside to Schmitz. Schmitz passes it inside to Evan Farina. It looks like the foul called on EPJ. Scores 40-37. It's a 3-point game. Bulldogs down 3. Inbounded to Brooks. Brooks going to bring it past midcourt now. Nice defense there. He's going to try throwing it up. No good, but might have been fouled on his way. And they are going to call the foul. Brooks is going to have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. Brooks' first shot. Nothing but net. He's good for his first one. Couple changes now. Schmitz and Farina both coming out. Chase Farina now back in. Here's his second shot for Brooks. That one, he's good as well. Inbounded to Scarman. Scarman going to bring it past midcourt. Passes out to the other Scarman, Alexander Scarman. Kemp inside. Trying to throw that one up there. No good on the bucket, but was fouled there on the way. They're going to call Jensen on the foul. So Kemp is going to have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. Kemp has been the highest scorer so far here this afternoon. He just added to his total there with another one. 41-39 is now the score. Huskies up. About 4.5 still to go here in the third quarter on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. That second one also good. Callahan inbounds it now to Brooks. Brooks passes out to Callahan. Callahan to Jensen inside for the jump shot. He's good. And it looks like foul called. Foul called and timeout going to be called as well. 4:28 to go. 42-41, the home team in favor, but Bulldogs starting to get on a little bit of a roll. We'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Dakota's Best AM 1390.
As an award-winning critical access hospital, Madison Regional Health System is committed to providing quality health care close to home. Our healthcare system has over 270 knowledgeable and skilled employees who are dedicated to providing exceptional health care to you and your loved ones. For over 135 years, Madison Regional Health System has made your health our priority, and we have been honored to serve and support our local athletes. Go Bulldogs.
Welcome back up here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. The Bulldogs down by 1 point. Both teams have been trading buckets. It's been a lot of back and forth here in this game. It's been a really good, really exciting basketball game as both teams are looking to get wins here. This is the first game from Madison this season. Last year, the Madison Bulldogs were able to beat Point-Jefferson 52-47. Madison would love to be able to do that again here today, as Brooks is going to be inbounding it now for Madison. He's trying to find someone to inbound it to. He gets it out to Comas at the top. Passes out to Callahan. Callahan back to Brooks. Brooks inside to Jensen. Jensen with the easy layup, or bucket that is. Madison regains the lead, 43-42. Caden Moore has it. He passes it out. Looks like to Scarman. Scarman to Scarman now. Yeah, these two have definitely got to be twins as Callahan blocks that pass into the number 11 Scarman. Scarman has it from the right wing. And that pass. Scarman with the assist on Chase Farina's layup. 44-43 is now EPJ's lead. Someone's got to at least get going a little bit of a run, right? As Brooks looked like, was he fouled? Brooks was fouled. So, going to be inbounded now by Madison. Elijah Sims coming in for Chuck Callahan now. Whistles are being blown. They're looking at the court. Is there more blood? No, we're good. False alarm. Haven't seen Garrett Merkley on the bench. Here's the inbound pass from Brooks, or to Brooks. Brooks passes it inside to Jensen. Jensen gets the bucket inside the paint. Kemp has it from the left wing. Inside pass. And he did a little 360 before deciding to shoot it. No good there. Was rebounded by Sims. Sims was fouled by Reed Saylor. Probably was lucky for the Bulldogs that Sims was fouled because he was on his way out of bounds. Brooks got it off the inbound, pass it back to Sims. Sims now passes it to Barger. Barger to Jensen from three from the left corner. No good there. But Sims might have been the shortest guy in there, is able to come up with the rebound. You know, he's fouled. Sims, 5'10", working up against a couple 6-footers. He's able to get it. Sims gets it off the inbound. Back to Brooks on the left corner and bounces out. And almost bounced right back in. Husky ball though. And Barger was defending. Foul called on the Huskies, actually. Bulldogs lead 45-44. Inbounded to Sims. Brooks gets it back. Brooks with the jump shot. He's good. Nice little swish there. It's a 3-point game. And, Comas almost got it. Almost had a steal there from Comas. Instead, Comas is being really aggressive right now. Kemp has it inside the paint. He's going to shoot it up a little short. Story of my life. Sims has it now. Jensen from beyond the arc. Sims is going to take the shot from three. That one, just in and out. Nice shot there. Just couldn't make it. And that one, Farina gets the bucket and the foul. So Farina with a chance to tie it up from the Edward Jones free throw line. 47-46 is the current score. Chase Farina, 0-0. Is attempting his free throw here in a moment. Gotta love back and forth games. I mean, they keep you right on the edge of your seat. As this free throw, no good there. It's taken away by Brooks, but I think it went out of bounds right off the hands of him. Yep, it did. Brooks unable to secure the rebound. Meckles is now coming in. Who's he coming in for, though, is the question at the moment. Looks like he's coming in for Jensen. And he is. 2:18 to go here on the third quarter on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. The away team Bulldogs up 47-46. They were down 3 points at the halftime. It's been quite the game. And it's actually, after discussion, it's going to be Bulldog basketball. After all that, it's going to be Bulldog basketball inbounded to Sims, back to Brooks. Brooks has it from the right wing. Passes it out to Comas. Comas gets it out to Barger. Barger back to Brooks. Stolen away. And nice bucket there by Jacob Scarman. Scarman took it right out of Brooks' hands. Brooks passes it to Comas. Comas from the right wing. Passes it out to Sims. Sims back to Brooks. Brooks going to attack the paint now. Passes it to Sims. Sims to Comas. Comas to Barger. Now Sims at the top of the key. Brooks has it from the right side. Trying to find some sort of shot. Trying to hit the fadeaway. And a little scuffle now for the ball. It's going to be Madison's. It's going to be Madison ball. As some of these fans aren't liking some of these calls, I can tell you that much. Andrew Comas is now going to have a chance for two from the Edward Jones free throw line. This one is up. Ties the game up at 48-48. Comas' second attempt is no good. Picked up there by EPJ. Scarman dishes out to Farina. Farina trying to throw it around Meckles there. Went out of bounds. Well, ran off the hands of a Bulldog, so it's going to be it's going to be Husky ball. Inbounded to Scarman. Scarman gets it out to Schmitz. Schmitz back to Scarman. And I think they're going to call the illegal screen on Point-Jefferson. Another turnover. Jensen is now coming back in for Comas. Callahan going to be inbounding it. Looks like there's going to be some sort of discussion. They're trying to coach. The Huskies coach does not like the legal screen call at all. It's a little irritated by that one, but that's the call on the court. Callahan going to be inbounding it. Gets it out to Sims. Back to Callahan. Callahan with a travel. That's going to be a turnover. We call the illegal screen, actually. It's going to be Husky ball inside. They're just going to be inbounding it from their own territory. Timmons had it. Now for three from the right side. Missed there by Alexander Scarman. And they're going to call the foul against EPJ. These fans here, not a fan of these refs. For those that are watching on the YouTube, you could see from that far end, as soon as that call was made, those refs, or those fans stood up and were wondering what the heck is going on. The foul was actually called on Madison. Going to be inbounded now. to Kempf. Kempf being guarded by Veenhoff. Quite the strategy there, putting Veenhoff on him. These fans are getting into it, that's for darn sure. And that one blocked by Jensen. It gets it back out eventually to Schmitz. Schmitz inside the paint. Out to Kemp from the three-point line. Kemp going to be attacking outside and tipped away by Jensen. I think it went right off of Kemp, though, before it went out. So it's going to be Madison ball. Meckles inbounds it to Brooks. Brooks gets it off to Veenhoff. Almost taken away off the pass. Brooks now has it back on the right corner. To Veenhoff at the top. Now back to Brooks. Screen was set up from Jensen. The three, though, no good there. And Meckles with a little push to draw the foul. Inbounded now from the Huskies. Looks like, is that Ashton Fairbanks? No. That's still Alexander Scarman. Scarman has it from the left corner. Was trying to get it outside. Brooks tapped it, though, on the way out. So it's going to be Husky ball with 10.4 seconds to go. Score's tied at 48-48. Time to go on the Farmers Jack scoreboard. It's going to be inbounded by the Huskies. By number 12, Alexander Scarman. Scarman. And they're going to... Kemp fell. They're going to call the foul on Sims, though? I think they are. So another inbound attempt. That one does get out to Kemp. Kemp from the top. Here's from the left wing, Schmitz. Misses it, and that one almost got back in. I think that went right off the shoe of Ben Brooks, though, when it went out of bounds. 1.7 seconds to go. And on the last shot of the quarter, and airballed that one, is Jacob Scarman. We got a tie game, folks. 48-48, 1 quarter to go. We'll be back here in 1 minute with the final quarter on the way next year on Dakota's Best Day on 1390.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
There's nothing like watching the sun rise over your fields, the smell of hope in the air. At Mustang Seeds, we're ready to help you plan for the next planting season and committed to boosting your yields and increasing your profitability with quality seed genetics customized to your farm ground and your way of farming. Lock in pre-season cash discounts, rewards, and competitive pricing by contacting your local Mustang DSM or dealer. Mustang Seeds, plant with pride.
Welcome back up here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. It's 48-48. It's getting tight. It's getting chippy down there on the court. Both teams are getting a little aggressive right now. Got 8 minutes to go. Let's start the fourth quarter now with Husky ball. Schmitz has it from the left side of the wing. Pass out to Scarman. Scarman to Scarman. Now back to Scarman. Now back to Schmitz from the left wing, being guarded by Comas. Scarman has it from the left side, being guarded by Brooks. Brooks passes it out to the other Scarman. Back now to Schmitz. Back to Scarman from the left corner for three. Does bounce in for three. And I just realized the camera. Comas gets it. And that one, they're going to call the travel on Madison. So it's going to be inbounded now by EPJ. From Scarman to Scarman, back to Scarman. Alexander gets it to Kemp. Kemp is able to get it. He was being guarded by Barger. Barger unable to get a hand in there. And now Huskies going on a little bit of run here to start the quarter. Comas has it from the top of the right wing and almost lost it. Jacob Scarman touched it last on its way out of bounds. So Comas with the chance to inbound it. He's going to get out to Brooks on the right corner. Inside pass to Jensen. Jensen throws it up, gets the bucket and the foul. Jensen with a chance for another from the Edward Jones free throw line. These two teams, man, they know how to use their sizes. Jensen and Brooks have been great, or have been good, have been pretty good most of this game for Madison. And then Easton Kempf at 6'5", he's one of their biggest guys. He's also their leading scorer right now at 24 points for the Huskies. Here's a free throw from Jensen. That one's good. Makes it a 2-point game at 53-51. Still Husky lead. Alexander Scarman has it from the right. Passes it out to Devin Schmitz on the left. Back out to Scarman. Schmitz from the left side. Trying to get it. Trying to find some space. Scarman to Scarman now. Now back out to the other Scarman. Inside pass. And for the bucket, no good there. Jensen with the rebound. Brooks passes it out to Sims. Back out to Brooks. Brooks finds an open Comas from the right wing. The bucket for three, no good there. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's pass to Scarman is good. On the fast break, no good there, but rebounded, and that bucket is good by Evan Farina. 55-51 is the Huskies' lead. Bulldogs have it. Gomez gets it off the pass from Brooks. Brooks pass, well, now it's back in Brooks. Brooks with the jump shot. That bucket, probably not a great shot there. Misses. Looked like he was trying to force that one. Evan Farina gets it off to Kemp. Kemp to Scarman. Barger was guarding. It looks like they're going to call the foul against him. Eli Barger called on the foul. And looks like Larson wants a timeout. They're going to take a timeout on the court. Let's take a timeout as well. 55-51 is the Huskies' lead over the Bulldogs. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on Dakota's Best AM 1390.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Welcome back up here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. The Huskies have a 55-51 lead over the Bulldogs right now. They're going to be inbounding it on their end. It's going to be Alexander Scarman inbounding it. He's able to find Evan Farina. Farina being guarded by Barger. Barger again called on the foul. I gotta say, these refs have been calling a lot of fouls. So you got to think about that as a player down there that, if you start getting a little bit handsy, as Farina's first 1-and-1 is good from the Edward Jones free throw line. So you start getting a little handsy. These refs, they're going to call it. They've shown that throughout the game. Now Barger is going to come out, and his spot is going to be Shane Wienhoff. So 56-51 is the current lead for Point-Jefferson. Second basket is good. 57-51. It's now a 6-point game with 6:45 to go on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Brooks has it. He passes it out to Wienhoff. Wienhoff to Jensen inside. Back to Wienhoff on the right wing. Finds an open Callahan. Callahan finds it. Comas. Comas to Callahan. Callahan back to Wienhoff. Wienhoff to Callahan from the top of the key. He's good for three. 57-54 is now the score. Kemp has it from the right wing. That bucket in and out. Rebounded there by Jensen. No, taken away by Schmitz. Schmitz gets it out to Kemp. Now Scarman has it. Back to Schmitz. Schmitz from the top of the key. He's going to take the open three look that he saw. And no good there. Rebounded, though, and taken away by Jensen. Jensen gets it off to Brooks. Brooks to Comas. Comas to Jensen. Jensen from the top of the key for three. That one, just in and out. Went around the rim, decided at the last second it didn't want to go in. Definitely the look you wanted. Just didn't go in. Scarman gets it off to Scarman. Schmitz. Back to Scarman on the right wing. Farina now inside the paint. Being guarded heavily. Schmitz. Scarman on the left wing. That one, no good from three. Still 3-point game. Veenhoff has a pass mid-court. He passes it off to Comas. Comas finds Jensen inside the paint. Back to Comas from the right wing. Now Veenhoff inside to Brooks. Brooks. Comas open three. That one, no good there. Little off on the shot. And Scarman goes for the layup. Doesn't get the bucket, but he does get the foul. So he's going to have a chance for two from the Edward Jones free throw line. Is Jacob Scarman. It looked like that was Veenhoff who was called on the foul there. First one. And then good. Veenhoff coming out. Sims going in. 4 minutes to go. Bulldogs down by 4. And his second bucket is also good. So it's now 59-54. And looks like Huskies want a timeout. Let's take a timeout as well as the Huskies lead 59-54 with 4:03 left on the Farmers X scoreboard here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on Dakota's Best Day, 1390.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust, real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Welcome back up here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Bulldogs down 59-54. They've had some nice buckets here, but the Point-Jefferson Huskies, it's been more the fouls that have gone in their direction, it seems like at times. They've been able to take advantage of these refs calling almost everything. I'm not going to discredit the refs or anything like that. I'm just saying like that's the way these refs are calling the game. They're calling it a little bit more tight, where if they see something, some refs might let it slide. These refs aren't really going to do that, and especially with a tight game like this. That's the direction they've been going, and Huskies have been able to take advantage of that a little bit more. Brooks gets off the inbound, though. Passes out to Comas on the right wing. Now Callahan, open shot from three, just airballed that one. So missed a shot. It's going to be inbounded now by Reed Saylor. Reed Saylor gets it off to Caden Moore. Now back to Moore on the left corner. Back to Saylor. Now Scarman has it. Saylor from the right wing, trying to find someone to pass it to. 18 seconds still left on the shot clock. Inside pass to Farina. Farina has it outside now. Saylor from the right corner. He's good from three. 62-54 is the current Husky lead. Comas gets it to Brooks. Brooks back to Callahan. Callahan to Sims. Sims to Jensen. Jensen thought about the three. Instead, he's going to take it inside. Gets the shot and got the bucket. But what are they going to say the foul was called before or after? I don't think the shot counted. Looks like they're going to give him 2 free throws from the Edward Jones free throw line. So bucket didn't count. But he does still did draw the foul. First one, in and out. Callahan thought it was a 1-and-1. Callahan acted as if it was. It's not. It was a 2-and-2. Or it's a 2-shotter. Callahan's going to come out now for Eli Barger. So Jensen's second free throw attempt is good. 62-55 is the score. Caden Moore. He's got it. Passes it out to Saylor. And Saylor back to Moore. Back to Saylor. Now Scarman. Inside the paint now is Farina. Farina to Saylor. Kempf inside the paint. Kempf being heavily guarded. And that one's going to be taken away by Jensen. Jensen gets it off to Comas. Comas on the fast break. Throws it up. Gets the bucket. 62-57 is now the score. Bulldogs still down with 2:40 to go. Saylor. Got it. He's being guarded by Comas. Bounces it out. Now Saylor has it. Thought about the three. Instead, they're going to get it out to Scarman. Now back to Saylor. It's back and forth between those two at the moment. And Comas tried stealing it away. Almost had it, but Kemp comes up with it. Moore inside. And they're going to call, I think they're going to call that foul against EPJ. They're going to call the foul against number 33, Evan Farina. Sims is going to be inbounding it. And they're going to take another timeout on the court. 62-57. We've got a 5-point game here. We'll be back here in 30 seconds with 2:15 left on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Be back in 30 on Dakota's Best.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Cundert Williams Insurance in Madison today.
Welcome back up here to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. The Bulldogs down 62-57 with 2:15 left to go. They're still in timeout. So let's talk about where these two teams are going after today's game. The Elk Point-Jefferson, they will be at Parker next Thursday. That's on December 15th. They'll be at Parker for their next game. And then the Bulldogs, their next game will be on Tuesday, weather permitting, on December 13th at Tri-Valley. That game scheduled to tip off at 8 p.m. We'll have that here following the girls' game at Tri-Valley on Dakota's Best AM 1390. iHeartMedia and OSCABs online at AmazingMadison.com and, of course, on YouTube as well, where we are, we've got our YouTube going for basketball season. Brooks got it inside. He's going to throw that one up way short on that shot. Scarman has it from the right wing. Kemp gets it, passes it out to Scarman. Scarman to Schmitz on the right. And now inside the paint is Farina. Farina passes it out to an open Scarman from the left side. That bucket is good. 65-57 is now the Huskies score. Bulldogs need to go on a little bit of a run here. Brooks has at the top of the key. Passes it out to Comas. Comas for the open three. That's good for three. 65-60. Under a minute and a half. Scarman has it from the right wing. And Huskies probably just going to take their time and run as much of the clock as they can here with these possessions. Scarman does try throwing it up, and that's going to be rebounded by Farina. Farina unable to get it. That's rebounded by Brooks. Brooks bringing it past midcourt. Gets off to Comas. Comas open for three. That's good! 65-63. Bulldogs only down by 2 with under a minute to go. Kemp has it. He passes it out to Scarman. Scarman to Scarman. I got to be careful now. You don't want to draw a foul. Kemp has the ball inside at the free throw line, essentially. Finds an open Schmitz. Schmitz, poked away almost by Comas. And they're going to call the foul on Sims. Foul being called on Sims. Larson doesn't like that one. So Devin Schmitz with a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. (65-63), 33.7 seconds to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. It's getting to that point where Bulldogs, it's actually a 1-for-1. It's a 3-point game now. And timeout's going to be called. So both teams going to try to figure out how they want to go about this. It's getting to that point where, you don't want to have to draw fouls, but shot clock's about to be off at 33.7 seconds. You got to think about what you want here moving forward. Down, if you're Coach Larson and the Bulldogs down 3, I mean, they've just got 2 straight 3-pointers from Andrew Comas, who's been clutch here in the final 90 seconds. Can he pull off another? Can they get him another open shot? Because those were great designs. They were able to get him open shots there in that right corner. But you got to think, if you're out Point-Jefferson, you got to stop that. So how can you worry or work around the Huskies trying to defend that while also creating a shot for yourself? That's going to be the challenge here. But Schmidt still has one more free throw to go from the Edward Jones free throw line. Both teams back out on the court. Schmitz for the bucket. That one in. Inbounded to Sims. Sims, you can't take too much time. Right now, these shots have got to come on pretty quick. Sims gets off to Brooks. Almost taken away, and that's going to be stolen away by the Huskies. Scarman able to get it. Jensen able to get in there for the foul. And Brooks being unable to secure it might be the icing on the cake here for the Huskies. That might be the decider. Turnovers and fouls. Can't have them in. Huskies have been able to take advantage more than the other teams, or than the Bulldogs, rather, as M. Farina makes his first free throw from the Edward Jones free throw line. This one is no good there. Rebounded there by Elijah Sims. Sims is going to have it. He's going to bring it up. Gets it off to Brooks. Brooks to Comas. Comas taking too much time off the clock. He's just got to be able to throw it up. Brooks open for 3. That one off the rim. Comas trying to get it as it went out of bounds. 2.6 seconds to go. 68-63 is the Huskies score. Well, I don't think there's a 5-point play that they could run. And that's going to be a foul called against the Huskies. So the comeback was almost there. They were almost able to get it. It's just there's these little things. As Schmitz is going to attempt the free throw from the Edward Jones free throw line. He's got one more. Look, I think they called it technical. And they must, I don't know who they called the technical on, but. And they're just going to run that one out. Point-Jefferson gets the victory here at home, 70-63 over the Madison Bulldogs, for the Madison Bulldogs opening game of the season. Back and forth all the way. We'll talk more about that on the Mustang Seeds postgame show coming up here in 3 minutes on Dakota's Best AM 1390.
There's nothing like watching the sun rise over your fields, the smell of hope in the air. At Mustang Seeds, we're ready to help you plan for the next planting season and committed to boosting your yields and increasing your profitability with quality seed genetics customized to your farm ground and your way of farming. Lock in preseason cash discounts, rewards, and competitive pricing by contacting your local Mustang DSM or dealer. Mustang Seeds, plant with pride.
Heartland Energy is your hometown power provider, delivering affordable and reliable energy and services to the city of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland offers a number of programs to help their customers grow and thrive and wants to be your trusted partner if you're looking to expand your business or if you're in need of low-interest financing. Call Heartland Energy today to explore your options at 605-256-6536. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is dedicated to delivering reliable energy and services to the city of Madison.
Today's housing market can move quickly, and that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey guys, it's Coach Jalen here from Anytime Fitness in Madison, and we want to wish the Madison Bulldogs good luck this season. Join Anytime Fitness now and get your 3 weeks of free training. Anytime Fitness is Madison's only 24-hour coaching and fitness facility. When you join, you have access to our staff and equipment to help you reach your fitness goals no matter your schedule or fitness level. Stop in today at Anytime Fitness in Madison and join now to get 3 weeks of training for free. Make healthy happen now at Anytime Fitness in downtown Madison. Go Bulldogs!
When buying or selling real estate, you need an agent you can trust. That's why you need Justin and Jerome Gary of Hague Realtors at 605-427-7948. Call to schedule your free no-obligation home valuation to find out what your home is worth in today's competitive market or to get a search started for a new home today. Serving Madison and the surrounding communities, Justin and Jerome Gary can be reached at 605-427-7948 or at GaryRealtyGroup.hague.com. The Gary Realty Group is a proud supporter of Madison Bulldog Athletics.
Rusty and Wyman Funeral Chapel is honored to serve local and area families in their time of need when experiencing the passing of a loved one. Mark Rustan and staff at Rusty and Wyman Funeral Chapel are committed to providing the highest quality of care and services for all families who are entrusted in their care. They pride themselves on taking the time to create meaningful, appropriate, personalized services for each and every family they serve in their time of need. Mark Rustan and staff at Rustan Wyman Funeral Chapel is here for you today, tomorrow, and in the future.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Welcome into the Mustang Seeds postgame show, brought to you by Mustang Seeds. This has been brought to you by Mustang Seeds, I'm repeating myself. A family-owned company with a reputation of excellent service and proven performance for over 55 years. Madison Bulldogs unable to secure the victory here this afternoon. 70-63 was the final score, and it was a it was back and forth. I was really impressed with the way the Bulldogs started. There was just turnovers, fouls. It was just things that you can work on, and that's fine with getting it done now. You'd rather happen now than at the end of the season. These are things that you can take home, watch the film, work on later, and just continue to build upon. And I think, they have a lot of young, exciting pieces for this Bulldogs team. This is a team where you have Andrew Comas, who from beyond the arc was pretty effective, especially in those final 90 seconds. He shot 2 from beyond the arc, getting 6 points there, helping really looked like the Bulldogs were going to be able to make that comeback and possibly get the win if they were just a few things went their way, and it just didn't go their way there towards the end. Ben Brooks and Aiden Jensen, their size in the middle, where their ability to be dynamic, it was just very effective. And this has the makings of a good basketball team, and you can see that. It's just they need a little bit more coaching. They need a little bit more discipline, it seems like. Eli Barger had a couple fouls called on him. Thomas Meekles as well. But they have the pieces there, I think, to be a very effective basketball team throughout the season. Just got to work on a couple things, and no worries moving forward. Yes, it sucks to lose. And especially, you work all off season, and then your first game of the year, you come out and lose. But when you're competitive like that, you're not losing in a blowout. You're right there till the end. And that's got to give you confidence moving forward. I'm sure it definitely does here. What's next for the Bulldogs? Well, they'll be in Tri-Valley, hopefully on Tuesday. I know I keep saying weather permitting, but that weather snowstorm, we'll see how that impacts some of the basketball games. We've already had 2 basketball games at KJM postponed. We were supposed to have one yesterday. We were also supposed to have one on Thursday. they've been postponed due to weather. We'll hopefully be able to have those Tri-Valley games or the doubleheader, girls and boys Tri-Valley doubleheader on Tuesday. And if not, you can follow or we'll keep you updated as postponement dates come in online at amazingmadison.com. We'll let you know there as well, along with on our Twitter and our Facebook. That game for the boys scheduled to start at 8 p.m., so it just kind of depends on when the girls game that starts at 6:45 p.m. ends Tuesday as like we had today. It was a doubleheader today. It's going to be a doubleheader again on Tuesday at Tri-Valley. And then moving forward, for the boys moving forward, they will host their first home game for the Madison Bulldogs, boys and girls, is going to be next Thursday. Lennox at Madison, with the girls starting at 6:30 and the boys starting at 7:45. And of course, as always, for all Madison basketball games throughout the season, they'll be here on Dakota's Best AM 1390, online at amazingmadison.com, through the iHeartMedia and Odyssey apps, and also online at YouTube if you want to watch it. And also on Tuesday, we'll have Howard at Chester area. That'll be our area game of the week on FM 13.1 Jam and Country. But pretty much just to wrap this one up here, this game against Point-Jefferson started off fast. They came out of each half fast. I mean, the second half, that was back and forth. I mean, it was really, up until that final 2-3 minutes, really, it seemed like both teams could really win it. And then, the final 90 seconds came, and it's like, all right, well, it's going to take a little bit of a miracle for Madison. But for Madison to be able to win or be able to be in these type of games is good. Now, how can you build on that? How can you win close games? When you have a younger team like they do, you got to be able to learn how to win. And that's one thing that I think they will be able to do moving forward. They can take a lot from this game and build upon that. That's been your Mustang Seeds post-game show. Maximum potential yields with valuable service and products. Mustang Seeds, a proven leader for over 55 years. Thank you, everyone, for listening and joining in for our doubleheader today for our first high school basketball game of the season here at KJM. Wherever you have been listening to this one, thank you to Penelope in the production room. Board hopping both games today. Thank you. Shout out to you, Penelope. And hopefully you join us on Tuesday and Thursday next week for our basketball games that we have scheduled online of when our broadcast will be done online at amazingmadison.com. We'll have stories on both games today online on Monday at amazingmadison.com for these games that we had today. I'm Cale Gill up here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth, getting ready to sign off. 70-63 was the final score as the Bulldogs lose this one to the Huskies. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Let's get back to our regular scheduled programming here on Dakota's Best AM 1390. Have a good one, guys.